You're listening to the Hella Well with Danielle show, a podcast taking women of color on a journey exploring all things wellness and travel related. We're all about showing you how to put on your oxygen mask first and creating lasting self-care habits that will free you to travel the world and live the life you truly desire, and not one you have to fake loving. I'm your host, Danielle Washington. Now let's buckle up and start this journey. Welcome to the Hella Well with Danielle podcast, your weekly mental vacation from the daily grind for busy women who just need a moment to pause, breathe, and woosah. I'm your host, Danielle Washington, and today I wanted to go over a breathing exercise that I think will help. I think oftentimes we're in this space where our mind is playing the role of the CEO of our life. And when the mind is the CEO of your life, it's always in like, okay, we can only see things in this way, and it will react. And so I want us to get into a space to where we can kind of cool down the mind, getting into our heart space. And sometimes we just need that. And one of the best ways I found to be able to control the mind, to get the mind to realize, oh, wait, I'm not the CEO, I'm just the executive assistant, is by using your breath. Our breath is key. Using your breath to master your mind is one of the best ways to reduce your stress. It's the best ways to help yourself sleep, to help you feel more focused and concentrated, help you feel more creative, more emotionally balanced. Breath is bae. I say this all the time. It is before anything else. The first thing you do when you are born is you breathe. You take an inhale. Last thing you do when you are passing from this earth is you exhale. In between, what's really the key to you having a life that feels calming, feels balanced, doesn't feel like you're just always on that hamster wheel, is being able to intentionally use your breath. So I'm hoping through this practice today, it's a Kundalini yoga practice, that you'll be able to learn how to master your own mind and being able to be the master of your mind versus your mind mastering you. We're going to do this by using left nostril breathing. Love left nostril breathing for so many different reasons. First, left nostril breathing is connected to that moon energy. We just had the lunar eclipse happening. I think it happened on Monday. But there's all this energy that's going on. So like even this is some of those great things to do if during a new moon or a full moon, you just kind of get connecting to that energy. And that moon energy is known to be very cooling, calming, having a nurturing effect on the mind and body, making it ideal for relaxation and stress reduction. So that's one of the main reasons why you would do left nostril breathing. It also is connected to the parasympathetic nervous system. So if you know the nervous system, you have the sympathetic nervous system, the right one that's like go, 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 has you in fight or flight. The parasympathetic nervous system is the one that is all about rest and digestion, allowing you to rest a little bit, digest your thoughts, digest your food. It again helps lower the blood pressure, it helps lowering anxiety, it helps improve this quality of sleep. And so it's a great way to connect to that parasympathetic nervous system, especially if you're feeling like, life is feeling stressed out. I don't know what to do. I have all these things to do. So much on my to-do list. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. When you just need to kind of like, oh, okay, we're calming down. Left nostril breathing is your best go-to to kind of just quickly shifting the mindset. It also helps to balance the right and left hemispheres of your brain. This also will help with emotional expression. This helps with creativity. And there's so many other reasons why I love doing left nostril breathing. Minus the fact that it helps support your respiratory system. When you're able to control your breathing out of one nostril versus the other nostril, that also helps you calm down in so many different ways. So we're not going to get all fancy. We're not going to go do alternate nostril breathing. We're just going to breathe out of our left nostril. So how do we do this? We're going to do this for about 6 minutes. The first 2 minutes after, you're going to be like, maybe your mind is going to get into that negative mindset, or I call it the monkey mind. Like, I'm bored. I could be watching Netflix right now. Like, what's going on? Like, why am I doing this? And that's because it's like, no, I want to do something. The mind gets into that negative mindset, gets in that space like, I need to be doing, why am I sitting here? Why am I wasting my time? So I'm in telling you this now so that you know when your mind starts getting into that space, like, oh, that's just the ego. That's just the negative mind doing its thing. I invite you at this point just to Continue to focus in on your breath. And what I like to do when I'm doing some of these breathing exercises is that I will add a mantra. Mantras are everything, and it doesn't have to be Sanskrit. If you want to use Sanskrit, doing like inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam, which means truth is my identity, So Hung, which means I am. But keep it simple. You can inhale I am, exhale loved, or I'm just love, love, love. Inhale love, exhale love. Inhale heal, exhale heal. Another one I like to use is I am enough. I've always been enough. I am enough. I've always been enough. And whatever works for you, whatever you feel like you need, it may be different each day, but find something to where you can connect to a mantra in your head, which will help you stay in the neutral mind. Get out of the negative mind of saying, oh, I'm bored. Why am I wasting my time? This isn't going to work. And just try it. This may not be for you. I'm going to keep it real. You may not like left nostril breathing. I know for me, it is something that helps me quickly calm down. Even when I'm upset, and if I'm not in front of people, I will do this left nostril breathing. Or if I feel like I just feel anxious, I will do left nostril breathing. This is how it works. So, taking my right hand, and I am closing off the right nostril with my thumb. So my other fingers are pointed up. My thumb is connecting to my right nostril, and I just start breathing in and out of my left nostril. And when you're breathing, I want you to imagine your belly is expanding. So when you're inhaling, feel your belly expand out, feel your rib cage expanding out, feel the breath all the way into the clavicle. And once you've done that full inhale and feeling that your rib cage is like expanding out, when the exhale, I want you to imagine and feel all the air being sucked out like it's a balloon that's getting deflated, and your belly button is going in towards your spine and exhaling all the air out. We're so often take shallow breaths. We're just inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. In this practice, especially using left nostril breathing, which is about facilitating emotional release, it's about helping support your respiratory system. It's about helping you focus more, helping you reduce stress. You want to take the biggest inhale possible and the biggest exhale possible. Keeping your spine straight, obviously. So you want to sit up tall. So you can do this sitting in easy pose on a yoga mat. You could be sitting in a chair. You could be sitting on a couch. You could be sitting in a car. You could be doing this on an airplane. This could be done anywhere in the world. Just making sure your spine is straight wherever you are. Your shoulders are down and back. You want to keep your neck slightly tucked in and a little bit down. That helps keep that spine straight. And so we're just going to do this for 6 minutes. And so if you aren't doing it all the way, if you want to just do it for 3 minutes, what we're doing is we're going to do this for 6 minutes. And then at the end, I'm going to have you interlace your fingertips in your hands. You're going to reverse your palms. So your palms are facing up and over your head. You're going to inhale deeply. You're going to hold the breath for about 10 to 15 seconds. Then you're going to exhale, fanning your hands out to the sides. And I just want you to be super still. This is a moment where I'm asking you and inviting you to, we're making an agreement together. Right now, there's nothing that's supposed to happen, not supposed to happen, nothing good or bad, right or wrong. We're just breathing. This is a moment to welcome, witness, and recognize whatever comes up. So I'm inviting you just to be an observer of your thoughts, observer of your body, observer of your space. So if the mind starts going and you start hearing noises, and I invite you to say, hey, that's a noise. A thought comes up, that's a thought. That's an emotion. That's a sensation. Just name it and get back to connecting to your breath. That's also another reason why I love using mantras in these moments internally in my head, because it helps me stay connected. But it doesn't mean things don't come up. So if things come up, don't beat yourself like, oh my God, my mind was supposed to be completely absent of thoughts. No. A lot of my best thoughts come in meditation. And so be open to whatever shows up, and let's start this practice. Okay, so we're bringing our right thumb, pressing against our right nostril. Our left hand could be in Gyan Mudra, so that could be putting it in where your index finger and your thumb are touching, putting it on your thigh, or just be lying your thigh. And here we go. We're just going to close our eyes, focusing on that point between our eyebrows. And inhale deeply. And exhale deeply through the nose. Again, we're inhaling deeply through the left nostril. And exhaling deeply. Inhaling, feel that belly expand. Feeling all the air in your ribs, to your clavicle. And exhaling slowly. And continuing through this motion at your own pace. We're halfway through. Again, continue to connect to that mantra that you chose for today. Seeing if you can deepen that inhale and exhale a little bit more. And we're going to bring our fingertips together, interlocking our fingertips, reversing our palms. The palms are facing up and over our head. We're going to inhale deeply, suspend the breath. And exhale deeply, taking your hands apart, bending them out to the sides, placing them on your thighs, closing your eyes, going within, and just observe how you feel. Do you notice any sensations in your body? Any thoughts? Do you feel more relaxed? Just taking a moment to just observe without judgment. And inhaling deeply, exhaling, fluttering your eyes open, knowing that this practice is available to you at any time. We did this for 6 minutes, but you could do this for 1 minute. You can do this for 3 minutes, whatever it is that you need, but just getting into the practice of learning how to breathe out of your left nostril alone. When you're able to switch between the two, again, it really helps you not freak out. It helps you to control the mind. It helps you be the master of your mind. It helps the mind remember that, oh, wait, I'm not the CEO. I'm just the executive assistant here to follow your directions. I'm curious if you tried this, if this has worked before you, or if you have any difficulties, leave comments below. This is going to be posted also on YouTube, so you can actually physically watch me go through and do this practice if you're not already watching it on YouTube. Other than that, I hope you got something out of this. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and I will see you guys next week. Ciao. Thanks for joining us this week on the Hello Well with Danielle show. Make sure to visit our website, hellowellwithdanielle.com, where you can subscribe to our show on iTunes, Spotify, and Amazon Music and never miss an episode. Also, you can follow us on social media at Hello Well with Danielle on Facebook and Instagram, and Hello Well Danny on Twitter. And if you hella love the show and got some good nuggets out of it, know that I'm not too proud to ask for you to please leave a rating or review on iTunes so that we can continue to expand our reach and help other women of color. Again, thanks so much for listening, and I hope to see you next week. Ciao.